Hello YouTube, as you can see, I have seen Ironman 3 in 2D and I'm about to review it. On IMDb it's 7.7, which I don't think it deserves it, and I'll tell you why. So it's been directed by Shane Black. If you haven't seen Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, you should. I don't remember. Is it the other way around? Bang Bang Kiss Kiss or Kiss Kiss? Whatever. The movie is being written really lazy. It's poor writing. I'm telling you, I'm not a comic fan of the Iron Man. I've never read them honestly. I didn't like the first two either. I mean, the first one was okay. The second one was just totally unnecessary. Good potential, but no. But I did like Avengers, and the trailers for this one look interesting. So I thought, since this is the second phase and the beginning for the setting up the second Avengers, so I thought that this is gonna be a good one. But I was totally disappointed. Nothing good at all. I mean, nothing close to Avengers, honestly. I don't want to get spoilers out right now, but in my opinion, the villains are written so poorly. The jokes, they didn't make me laugh, honestly. I mean, I giggled, or had smiles, but nothing made me laugh. But on the other hand, if they were not in the movie, I would feel like it would be out of character, since the sarcastic part of the Tony Stark of the character, And the other thing, the visual effects, that's fine. Cinematography, that was okay, that was fine. The music, I don't know. The music, I thought at some points were fine and really liked some part of it, but at some points, same thing would happen with Thor. I really like Thor, honestly, but at some of these big fight scenes, it just gets, I don't know. I don't want to say it's pilgerish, or it just gets overhyped and it gets just heroic, cheesy sound. I don't like it at all, honestly. I'm not saying like everything should sound like Hans Zimmer, but it doesn't need to sound like this either. And I mean, there are some cool scenes, honestly, but again, I think this movie is just being hurt from poor writing, and I feel like maybe lazy writing. Excuse me. So that's why I give it 6 out of 10. And the post-credit scene I thought was useless. Some people say, but I don't know. Nothing. Just set it up for the Avengers, honestly. And I mean, for the previous Avengers, they mentioned it, but nothing that for the next one. So from here to the rest of the video, I'm gonna go a little bit in details and spoiler. So spoiler alert. First of all, I think this is lazy writing when you have a supernatural or human powers as your villain. I that's totally cliche. They have done. I feel like whenever they don't have a villain, good a villain for their movie, for the hero, for the whatever, they just, okay, there's this just supernatural human with some just gonna recure himself, and so you know, Iron Man or anybody just have to fight with him. Just keep the fight, which in my opinion would just be dragging to the whole story, like, because you know they don't die, because if their hands are caught, they recreate, their hands just gonna be recreated. And from Mandarin, I know maybe the big fans of Iron Man would get mad. I could see that it turned out to be he's a that's my problem. Is okay. They made the Mandarin as in just an actor, a stage actor, which is fine to me. You know, I don't have a problem. And they made him like, because I feel like this is like the vision of Shane Black for how the terrorists are, and how I feel like that's how his interpretation of Bin Laden was. That he was a puppet and he was being controlled by some other people, probably from U.S. government, which there's been controversy about it. So I feel like he used that interpretation, so that reality brought it to this comic world, and then but on the other hand you have these supernatural or superpowered humans, which didn't make sense, especially the part Guy Pearce just breathes fire. I'm like, seriously, now he's a dragon, now you're Game of Thrones, like it was just cheesy, honestly. This is totally a cheesy thing. I feel like this is lazy, and this is totally a rip-off. If this is not this is totally ripping off people's and fans' money. I don't appreciate it, because they have to make money. They do all, and they think, okay, this is a summer movie, nobody cares. We just gonna have tons of explosions, and we're gonna have so many Ironmans at the end of the fight, So people just gonna like that, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna have some I don't know, I don't know. Everybody knows Guy Pearce and Rebecca Hall. So, and as I said, I didn't appreciate it. I had some hopes like during the movie, but as soon as I see that fire coming out of Guy Pearce's mouth, I'm like, that's it. That movie is just done for me. I do not like it, and I don't enjoy it. And the fight at the end was kind of, for me, useless, because you kind of know what's happening, because you basically know, okay, Guy Pearce is just not dying because the way he is, and just explosions happening off. It's kind of being like kind of eye candy, honestly, because some people just want to enjoy. I feel like people should be more smarter about it. They are paying, especially for 3D or even IMAX. They're paying big chunk of their money, especially in this economy crisis. They should demand a better thing, the better quality of the movie. This is definitely. I don't think this movie doesn't definitely deserve to be above 7. Yeah, maybe this is probably a good movie for probably 10-year-olds. Maybe they don't probably wouldn't appreciate it. I don't know, but I feel like even these days teenagers are getting much smarter, so they should do the movies smarter, and I don't appreciate it again. And especially if they're gonna do that twist. As I said, with Mandarin, that was fine with me, but again, the other villains, there was not just a villain, to back up. And now I don't know, like, Iron Man, how he's gonna have sex with, I cannot say her name, with her partner, because now she's a superhuman, and if she gets hot, so she's gonna burn his dick off. So I don't know. You tell me. So how they're gonna have sex or have kids. So, and the other thing I don't get it, like, so for the second one you have Samuel L. Jackson and Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow. What happened to them? And at the end of the movie, you see the epilogue scene. You see he's telling that basically using Hulk as his mentor or psychiatric or what do you call it? A therapist. So he couldn't. Okay, he couldn't come to help him. Especially that you see in Avengers that they have a good chemistry together. I would feel like Hulk would come to help him out. You know, if I don't, I really don't get it. Maybe he was too busy. Maybe he had a conference in Germany or somewhere. I don't know. So, and I didn't like it that they didn't set up anything for the Avengers, which I'm assuming they're doing it for Captain America and maybe Thor, maybe even not Thor, because it seems like Thor, the whole story is happening in the other world. Maybe the to the villain, maybe something would mention, but maybe we'll see. So that's my review. Thanks for watching. YouTube. Bye.